A really important question that I have tried to understand and perhaps to answer over the last number of years working with people in a clinical practice. What does health mean? What does health and well-being mean to the individual, to the person? Maybe it's you. What does it mean? What does wellness mean? Wellness is such a broad term, it almost means nothing. Wellness is a feeling of aliveness, and that means different things to each of us. It's a different definition, yet the root or the common denominator is the same. Feeling like you have a lot of energy, feeling optimistic, feeling fully engaged and literally alive in your life. Regardless of what symptoms, regardless of what backgrounds, regardless of any of our health challenges, the transformation that we're seeking in being in the state of wellness is to feel alive. It's to feel good, but what that means to each of us is different. We can't give it a common definition. So another really important question that I try to understand and answer for myself is, what are people seeking? What are they seeking from my counsel, from my guidance? Why are they coming to see me? And what's interesting is, if you work with others, that may be your own experience. For me, it's been a common denominator of, I want to be heard, I want to be understood, I want to be supported. That's it. I want to be heard. The most commonly used word on the health intake that I have people fill out. I want to be heard. Now, if they're having a health condition, they just want to be heard? Literally, that is one of the most commonly used words. That's an important distinction between where they have been and what they're seeking. They're seeking health and wellness, as I described earlier, of being alive, being engaged. And how do we get there? Actionable, doable, and simple. Simple doesn't mean easy, but doable and engaged. The word engaged steps are required. So I've been puzzled by another important aspect of the journey. No matter how many things we try and unravel for the individual, there are often blocks. What makes one person have a completely different experience if they apply the same steps? And the answer is within. I can't make you take those actionable steps. It requires your engagement. When we become our own medicine, when we fully bring our conscious self to our everyday life, that is medicine. When you're heard, when you are engaged with your own process, that's doable, simple, and actionable, you have an enormous amount of weight lifted and you feel better. So as a way to translate some of this work, I wanted to create a co-creative journey. And as you're watching this video, obviously it's in a virtual way, but interestingly enough, it doesn't require me because it's all about you. It's your own journey. I am a co-creative force with you, and that's the best part. So I wanted to be able to give you this opportunity, something that's accessible not only when you are in the Pacific Northwest or the West Coast of the United States. Join me, drigorschwartzman.com, and let's begin this process to you feeling alive once again together.